Hello, everyone. It's Charlton. Please subscribe to my channel. Tap the notification bell. I would appreciate it majorly. This is me, super quick, hopefully. And I just thought of something as I was just going over, a previous recent story about Lori Vallow and the wedding ring that she purchased on Amazon. And I had made the case, that some of these things were done intentionally to draw attention to that date in particular, October 2nd. And I believe with a great deal of certainty that they were, including the surveillance footage, that Nate Eaton points out after zooming in. And now he thinks that it's Chad Daybell and not Alex Cox, on the October 2nd, where they're bringing in the tire and the car seat, and basically he's then goes on to illustrate that it could be that, they removed the tire and the car seat from a Jeep Wrangler, and Alex Cox wasn't there that day. And that's the same day that supposedly, Brandon Boudreaux claims that somebody tried to take a shot at him from a Jeep Wrangler from the rear window with a gun with a silencer, And then, I don't know, a week or so later, I don't even know how many days later, I think it was 2 weeks later, the story came out about the wedding ring being purchased on that same date. And it's taught, he indicates that that's a significant date because that's the date that supposedly, like I said, Brandon Boudreaux, somebody took a shot at him and people believe that maybe it was Alex Cox, but we can't ask Alex Cox because he's now dead. As I've said 1,000 times, I believe Alex Cox isn't dead. I believe he's alive. And I don't know if all three of these people are alive, but I believe Alex Cox is alive. And I believe he faked his death. And I don't know if this was just for insurance money. I'm sure insurance money is part of it, but I think it's much bigger. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is that Amazon order, that was done specifically on the 2nd of October, which is, this is the story right there. That's the order right there. And, there's the ring right there. And there's Lori and Chad's, hands getting married on November 4th in Kauai, Hawaii, when they're on the beach, and these are the wedding photos. And that's the ring, okay? But and in that order, the thing that caught my attention now and why I'm making this video is that is the ring size. Okay, it's a ring. It's a size 4. Okay, and here's Amazon right there. There's the ring, and the only sizes available right now are 4, 5, 6, and 13. 4 is the first one. Okay, which is probably why it's an order size 4. Size 4, I just happen to know that because I like to buy my daughters, and my wife, rings, but like little rings from places like TJ Maxx and so forth. So I need to know their ring size. 4 is tiny. It's almost like a baby ring. 4 is so small. It really is. This is a 7 right here, which is what my daughter wears, okay, who are, I don't want to tell you their ages, but they're young. They have kind of big hands, but my wife is a petite woman, and here's her hand right here, okay? And, you need to come over. You're not going to be in it. There you go. Perfect. Okay, this is a 7, all right? And that's about her, and that's her wedding ring. That's her wedding ring finger right there. And it pretty much fits. It's maybe a tiny bit big. Okay, but it's a 7. It's not a 4. And so, basically, and I showed that hand to my wife and one of my daughters, and they both agreed that there's no way that that's a 4 on Lori's finger. It can't be. I don't know if she already had that ring or what. The point I'm trying to make is, and she probably didn't order it. It was probably a dude, okay, who ordered it and, you know, didn't know any better, just didn't think it through, because they were ordering it specifically just to make it on October 2nd so that somebody could write a story about it later, you know, much later in time, as well as a story about the surveillance footage happening on October 7th to draw attention to this whole idea that there was an assassination attempt on Brandon Boudreaux on October 2nd. It's just, that's the reason for it. There's no way that she's wearing a size 4. It's impossible. I mean, it's just so, you know. But again, a woman would know that if she was ordering the ring, but maybe they just gave that job to somebody else, maybe Alex, that would be my guess, you know, and he didn't know any better. So he went to, you can't even buy the ring without choosing the ring size. Like if you go here, you know, it tells you have to. So he probably went right over here and he just went to the first one and chose 4, you know, because it was the first one, not thinking it through. And she probably already had that ring to begin with, you know, and I don't know. So that's the one they told him to do. I'm not real sure. I can't be certain of every little thing, but I can be pretty sure that she doesn't have a ring size of a 4. That is like a 4-year-old's finger. I mean, it's so small. And that's the story there. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below. I'll see you in the next video. Later, man.